women are agents of change because they're a really crucial part of society, and their experience, their perspective, their lens is important, and it informs the way that we should do things. It informs the processes we should have, the people we should be pulling into conversations, and the results that we'll see.
So often in these kind of high-level negotiation spaces and solution and decision-making spaces, the people who are most impacted by the climate crisis aren't present. Women, for example.
We need to have that kind of space to also share our thoughts, our initiatives on the ground, because if you go to the communities, you will see how many initiatives that women actually have in the communities, and they're actually so part of the building of the community for the better.
My grandmother was a civil rights activist, and so I tell everyone I've never separated career from impact. I've always thought that anything that I did was always going to be about creating a better world. And women are leaders, women are innovators, and we actually can't get where we need to go without us, not only at the table, but leading the table across investment, across tech, across philanthropy. And really what we need is to not only be invited, but to allow our ideas to thrive, right?
The environmental area is a very feminine area in a sense, but when you go to positions of leadership, this scenario changed. So I've been noticing this for too long, and there is a clear reason that once we all want to change, but we keep doing the same things and we are not tackling inequalities. So climate justice is gender justice.
I can't imagine a space where we're pushing for change where women are excluded, because we're excluding voices that bring wisdom, experience, insight, compassion, knowledge. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I think women are agents for change because they have the ability to nurture, develop, challenge.
Women have not been part of this system that's not worked. You know, the system we have at the moment has not worked. And that's a system where, less than 50% of the population are making decisions for the rest of us.
And I think especially women from the Amazon, they need to be heard, because on the other hand, they are the ones that are in the front lines, defending their territories in front of oil and mining, big-scale expansion and deforestation and hydropowers. So for us, working with indigenous women and for me has been a really deep experience to see how is the importance of become one in partnership with women, indigenous women.
So I believe the perspective, the feminine perspective, what we call, which isn't really a women thing, it's very important to drive change. And that feminine view, it's very important to have a more humane and less oppressive system.
And I think the great thing about like the word feminism is it's not just about men and women, it's about equality for everybody.
Women can play a positive role in society, and for that there should be support of the men as well.
I think as youth, it's very important that we understand where the problem comes from.
We can be part of the change in our society for the better.